This is both embarrassing and exciting at the same time. Some context. So I got into competitive in Pokemon Black and White, and I knew nothing about competitive. I didn't know anything about IVs or EVs or natures. And to this point, the only shiny Pokemon I had were like shiny Gyarados and Heart Gold Soul Silver, and then the 3 shiny legendary beasts from GameStop. So I wasn't even into shiny hunting, didn't really care about shiny hunting, but I liked to battle and I thought I was okay at battling. Spoiler, I wasn't okay at battling. I had at the time a pretty small community because of the podcast. I had them and they volunteered. I didn't like force them, but like there was 6 people in the community that knew about battling, and they built each member of the team. And this was like not Smogon or Picolytics didn't exist. It was like, I want to use these Pokemon for this tournament. I went to Indianapolis. There was what's called the last chance qualifier. You stood in this long line. They matched you up with somebody and you battled them. And if you won, you went on to the next match. And then if you lost, you were done. You were completely eliminated. It was best of 1. You played one match. I think you played one match. Doesn't really matter. It was really short. Like you lose a set, you're just eliminated. Back in Black and White, these tournaments were like very poorly organized. It was a hot mess. You could only use Black and White. You can only use Pokemon from the Unova region. It was original Black and White. And so this in 2011, when Wolfey won the 2011 national tournament, and this was like kind of his like breakthrough where people started to notice him, and he started his like claim to fame of being one of the best players of all time. Like he's an incredible player, very incredible. And so we were waiting in line to play the Pokemon TCG. He asked if I had my DS, because we were waiting in a pretty long line to play the pre-release of whatever set was out. It was maybe like Emerging Powers or something Black and White, or Plasma Freeze, I don't know. He was like, do you want to battle? And I was like, yeah, sure. I like whatever. Like I came here to battle. For the record, I won my first match, and then I lost my second match. And I remember losing my second match because I didn't know what Jellicent did, and Jellicent used Water Spout, and then both my Pokemon instantly died. This is the video of me battling against Wolfey. I've watched the first minute of the video, so I already know what turn 1 is. I have not watched the end of the video, but I am sure it is incredibly embarrassing. Okay, so again, I want to preface. Whatever, we can start for the. I'm not the. This is the very old ISE like intro for like the 6 YouTube videos I did in 2011. That was my old logo. It was a very long time ago. The website still exists. That's all happening. This was made in iMovie. Jeez. Okay. So again, 4K was amazing. Pointed phone at screen. So 4v4 match. We'll go through this. We'll go through this one by one. And this is also the replay feature, so it might go by. It might go by pretty quickly. So here we go. I got a Durant with Hustle, and I believe I have a Liepard with Prankster, if I remember correctly, on how that works. It was again. I'm not shiny hunting. That I had all of these. So we have a Thundurus and a Cofagrigus. Got a Dynamax turn 1. All my Pokemon were named after stuff at the time. We're not here to judge the names. Friendly battle. We got a lead Cofagrigus, lead Thundurus. Turn 1 is so embarrassing. I'm afraid to hit play because I don't know what I know. Turn 1 is I've already seen turn 1. It's very embarrassing. That being said, here's if you've made it this far in the video, because this is going up on YouTube, feel free to like, subscribe, comment. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, is that even somebody with 0 skill of competitive battling, which is me 11 years ago, if there's any takeaway, you can still beat a world champion. At this point, he was a national champion, not a world champion yet. Okay, here we go. So Thundurus uses Protect. Pretty basic. I with my Liepard use Fake Out. on Cofagrigus, which is a ghost Pokemon, and then I use Rock Slide with Durant. So very good start there. I then... Oh, you know, I don't think this Liepard is Prankster. Durant should be max speed, and it's the hustle ability. It does. Clearly this one is not, because I'm pretty sure I use a different move here. It could be Prankster. I don't remember. I don't have the set. So there you go. I do Rock Slide again with the Durant, and I get a critical hit on the Thunderous. If I remember correctly, a lot of Thunderouses or Tornaduses were running the Flying Gem, I believe, for acrobatics. I don't remember if that was specifically Thunderous. I know for sure it was Tornadus that they would run acrobatics, Flying Gem. Just get critical hits. So yeah, we get a critical hit on the Thunderous. Thunderous, no Focus Sash. I don't know if that crit mattered. And then we use Thunder Wave. So this is how I know that Liepard isn't Prankster. It just used Thunder Wave, and it went after the Durant. Obviously, Durant and Liepard are both incredibly fast, but that's how... If it was Prankster, it would have gone first. So I don't know what I was thinking at the time of being like, let me get a non-Prankster. So we paralyze, and then we flinch. So this is turn 2. We get a critical hit Rock Slide on the Tornadus, and we get paralysis flinch on Cofagrigus. So now we get Conkeldurr, shiny Conkeldurr. The other thing to keep in mind is Conkeldurr was very popular back then. Conkeldurr with Flame Orb was usually what happened, and it would usually be paired with like a Gothitelle for Trick Room, and like for Gothitelle's ability where you can't switch out. I can't remember what that's called. Maybe I think it is Shadow Tag, actually. It's the same as Wobbuffet. Also, my Durant also has Thunder Wave. I think half my team had Thunder Wave. So we used Thunder Wave and we hit it. I think Thunder Wave was 100% back then in Gen 5. So now we have 2 paralyzed Pokemon, and then I Swagger. So the team I built was designed around confusion and paralysis. The team concept was I was going to paralyze them, and then I was going to confuse them, and then I was going to Rock Slide them for flinches. That was like kind of the team. It's not a luck team. There was clearly a lot of skill. How do you think I beat the national champion? So this was the right call, though. I did Swagger a ghost Pokemon, which is normally which is normally a special attacker. So we Thunder Waved. So Conkeldurr is fully paralyzed this turn, unfortunately, and Cofagrigus passed the paralysis check and the confusion check and set up Trick Room here. So now my 2 Pokemon are the slowest Pokemon on the field. So Cofagrigus passes paralysis check and passes confusion check, and they get a Will-O-Wisp off on me, which I actually think, in retrospect, is kind of a... I guess maybe if they expected me to have foul play. I don't know if I have foul play. I don't actually remember. But I actually think the Will-O-Wisp should have went to the Durant, because Durant is hustle and Durant hits like a truck. No Dynamax back then though. So we get the Will-O-Wisp here, and we get Conkeldurr. Unfortunately, a second full turn of paralysis. So this is a very skill-based game, and I am playing at top skill level in this match. I want you guys to know this is top skill level. I then hit the Conkeldurr with the Swagger. Probably not the best choice here, but you know, they have to go through another check. And then we use the old Iron Head. So I'm just ignoring the Cofagrigus at this point, and we do really good damage with Iron Head on Conkeldurr there. That's why I kind of think the Will-O-Wisp should have went to the Durant. So here comes another Will-O-Wisp from the Cofagrigus, and it does hit Durant here. So it gets past the paralysis check. Okay, so Conkeldurr has passed the paralysis, but unfortunately, because this is a game of high skill, it fails the confusion check. I then, not only am I hitting the paralysis, not only am I hitting the swaggers, I am bringing the attract. Our Liepard is now attracting the Conkeldurr as one should. The Conkeldurr is now in love, and we're hitting the X-Scissor. Not very effective though, because I didn't know type things. And then I activated Mummy here, and we are burned. So we get the Conkeldurr switches out, and then the Reuniqueless comes in, which is good because you have confusion check and you have a track check. So Cofagrigus passes the paralysis check, passes the confusion check, hits the Shadow Ball. I actually don't know. Honestly though, like my type matchup is really good here. I think the confusion wore off. Yeah, because I swagger again here. Oh no, it's already confused. Got it. I don't think my Liepard has actual any attacks. I think if I had foul play, I probably would have used it. But I think I X-Scissor here. Okay, Cofagrigus snaps out of confusion. We get the Shadow Ball. See, the paralysis, look it. Wolfey is passing paralysis after paralysis check. Okay, so GLaDOS dies to a crit. You know, crit for crit. I got a crit at the start. They got a crit here halfway through. Fair game. Fair game. Hidden Power. I have no clue what type this is. What would that be? Hidden Power Bug? Probably Hidden Power Fighting. Probably Hidden Power Fighting. Okay, so now we have Maractus and Jellicent. And so I start with the Leech Seed here on the Cofagrigus. I don't know why, and then we hit the Water Spout. Now I wanna point out, this is a very important point of the video. Because if you remember earlier in the video, I said I got eliminated from the last chance qualifier because of Water Spout. This is a very critical part of this video. And I remember losing my second match because I didn't know what Jellicent did, and Jellicent used Water Spout, and then both my Pokemon instantly died. And now you're probably asking yourself, Steve, you said you lost to a Jellicent with Water Spout, and you had a Jellicent with Water Spout. You would be correct. The problem was, I never actually practiced this team. It was all on paper. My only matches... My only matches were the matches that I did at the convention, and I never actually had an opportunity to use my Jellicent. So because I lost to a Jellicent using Water Spout, I now understood how it worked. And so that was data I gathered while playing the game. That, oh, the move Water Spout does this because I lost to it. I want to remind everyone that this was the first actual live competition I ever went to, ever, for VGC. And I played 2 matches, and then Wolfey, who we were playing against now, was my 3rd match of the weekend. 3rd match with this team. So we Water Spouted. We did pretty okay damage to Cofagrigus, pretty okay damage to Reuniqueless. And then we're getting hit with a Psychic here. And it does a pretty good damage, and then we get the Shadow Ball, which I believe knocks us out here. It does not knock us out. And now Shadow Ball was disabled because First Body is obviously the ultimate ability. They can no longer Shadow Ball me. How did you win this? Have you not seen the skill up to this point? Okay, so Shadow Ball disabled. No luck involved. All right. And then we're getting... I have no clue what held items I'm using. Okay, so the Leech Seed. Here we go. We got some health back. Oh, is the Coffagriga still alive here? Whoa, we running Quick Claw, chat. Now you might be thinking, what item did you have on your Jellicent? We were running Quick Claw Jellicent as one does, and we know that Quick Claw Protect is I'm sure if you could see Wolfey's face at this moment, probably jaw on the floor. Why were you running Quick Claw on Jellicent? I can answer that question. Jellicent had a base speed of 60. That is why. And with Quick Claw activating, I believe 16 to 18% of the turn, I don't actually remember, and going first, by being able to go first when you have a very terrible base speed is honestly game winning, some would say. Jellicent, that was my first Protect as well. Okay, so we got Quick Claw Protect. And then we use the Cotton Guard. So we are boosting our physical defense. Now we know Conkeldurr is in the back here. Defense rose drastically. There's the Shadow Ball, but we are protected. And then we see another Trick Room here. And then that's okay though. The Leech Seed finishes off the Coffagrigus. We're +2 physical defense. We're hanging on. We're hanging on. So now we're in end game here. Both trainers down to 2 Pokemon. We have a paralyzed Conkeldurr and a half health Reuniqueless against a 22 HP Jellicent and a full health +2 defense Maractus in a Trick Room setting. And of course, Quick Claw activates first again, and we go ahead and we use the Shadow Ball. And we go ahead and we knock out that Reuniqueless. We're +3 defense? Wait, is Cotton Guard +3? And then Conkeldurr uses the Rock Slide, hits both, because this is a game of skill, so of course they hit both. We do activate the Rock Slide, Cursed Body here. We Cotton Guard again. You know what? I think it is +3. So now we should be at +6 against a physical Pokemon that's paralyzed in Trick Room. We get hit with the Drain Punch. Now Maractus is one of the greatest Pokemon. Oh, geez. That took like 20 damage, I think. I could probably just win game there. I don't remember if Maractus actually has an attack or if it's just like Cotton Guard. It might have been like Giga Drain or Mega Drain or something. And I want to say, Maractus is Big Root, if I remember correctly. Because I think Big Root doesn't let you flip out. The Protect was actually a really good play by me, because the Protect gets me more HP and then puts Conkeldurr into pretty good range here. I did have Giga Drain. And that is match set. That is how I beat the 2011 national champion Wolfey with a Maractus world champ right there. Now Wolfey's gonna have to make a video explaining himself. Yeah, you know, I am 1,000,000% positive that Wolfey doesn't ever even remember this match happening. This match happened next to a garbage can in a convention center on Sunday afternoon while we were both waiting in line to play the TCG. I highly doubt, out of the winning the national championship this weekend, I highly doubt that he remembered he lost to a Maractus. I wish, though, out of this whole video, I wish that I could forget the fact that I faked out a ghost Pokemon on turn 1. Anyways, if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. And Wolfey, if you ever end up seeing this, we should redo this match. I think all of these Pokemon are allowed in Sword and Shield. So we should really redo this match. Maractus is the greatest of all time, yeah.